Auckland. Even the name sounds like an adventure, doesn't it? A city that promises excitement and discovery at every turn. It's a city painted onto the canvas of two magnificent harbours, a place where the sea is not just a view, but the lifeblood that pulses through its veins. The Waitemata and Manukau harbours frame the city, offering stunning vistas and endless opportunities for water-based activities. I'm talking about sailboats, thousands of them, dancing on the water like diamonds scattered across a blue velvet cloth. Each sailboat tells a story of adventure, of journeys taken and memories made. They call it the City of Sails, and for good reason. With more boats per capita than anywhere else in the world, Auckland is a sailor's paradise. You can't escape the water here, and honestly, why would you want to? The harbours are bustling with activity, from kayaking and paddleboarding to leisurely cruises and thrilling yacht races. This is Auckland, the beating heart of New Zealand. A city that seamlessly blends urban sophistication with natural beauty. It's a city where ancient Maori history whispers on the wind, where the echoes of colonial ambitions still linger, and where the energy of a modern metropolis thrums beneath your feet. The rich cultural tapestry of Auckland is woven with threads of its indigenous heritage and colonial past. I've been to a lot of cities, eaten a lot of questionable things, but Auckland, well, Auckland gets under your skin. The vibrant food scene, with its fusion of flavours and cultures, is a testament to the city's diversity. It's easy to get lost in the energy of Auckland, the youthful spirit. The nightlife is electric, with bars, clubs and live music venues that keep the city buzzing long after the sun sets. But beneath the gleaming skyscrapers and the trendy cafes, there's a depth of history and culture that you can't ignore. Festivals celebrating everything from art to food to music are a regular occurrence, bringing the community together in celebration. It's a city of layers, where ancient stories are woven into the fabric of modern life. Maori carvings and art are proudly displayed alongside contemporary architecture, creating a unique blend of old and new. This isn't your typical sterile, predictable city. Auckland is alive with creativity and innovation, evident in its unique architecture and vibrant street scenes. This is a place where nature refuses to be tamed, where volcanic cones rise proudly from the earth, and where the Pacific Ocean crashes against the coastline with a raw power that reminds you of the forces that shape this land. The natural beauty of Auckland is both awe-inspiring and humbling. It's a city that invites you to explore, to discover its hidden corners, and to lose yourself in its unique rhythm. From bustling markets to quiet alleys, every corner of Auckland has a story to tell, waiting for you to uncover. As the sun sets over the harbour, casting a golden glow over the city, you realise that Auckland is more than just a destination. It's an experience, a feeling, a place that stays with you long after you've left its shores. The City of Sails, where every day is an adventure and every night is a celebration. Auckland, a city that captures your heart and never lets go. Long before the first European ship dared to navigate these waters, long before Auckland even existed on a map, the Maori people knew this land as Tāmaki Makaurau. This name, rich in history and meaning, was more than just a label. It was a testament to their deep-rooted connection to the land. It's a name that rolls off the tongue, a name that carries the weight of centuries, a name that speaks of deep connection to the land. It embodies the spirit, the struggles and the triumphs of the Maori people. Imagine a rugged coastline sculpted by the sea, where every wave tells a story of time immemorial, fertile volcanic soil bursting with life, nurturing a diverse ecosystem that sustained the Maori for generations, and a network of waterways teeming with fish, providing an abundant source of food and a means of travel. For the Maori, this wasn't just a place to live. It was a place to thrive. Their villages were more than mere shelters. They were communities where culture, tradition and daily life intertwined seamlessly. They saw the strategic importance of this land, recognizing its potential for both defense and sustenance, the natural defenses offered by the volcanic cones, which stood as silent guardians over their homes, the abundance of food provided by the sea and the land. These were skilled navigators, adept at reading the stars and the currents, warriors who defended their territories with valor, and storytellers who preserved their history and legends through oral traditions, their culture intricately intertwined with the natural world. Every carving, every song, every dance was a reflection of their environment and their beliefs. Their legacy is etched into the very landscape, in the ancient pier sites that dot the hills, standing as monuments to their ingenuity and resilience, in the names that grace the harbours and mountains, each telling a story of its own, and in the spirit of resilience that defines this city. The Maori spirit is woven into the fabric of Auckland, influencing its growth and character. Centuries before Captain Cook stumbled upon these shores, the Maori had already established a complex society here, with its own rules, traditions and way of life. The Maori had already established a complex society here. Their villages were well organized, their social structures sophisticated, and their cultural practices rich and varied. They were masters of agriculture, cultivating the land with respect and understanding, ensuring that it would continue to provide for future generations. They built impressive fortifications, waged wars, and forged alliances, demonstrating their strategic acumen and their ability to adapt to changing circumstances, leaving their mark on the land long before the arrival of European settlers. Their influence is still visible in the landmarks and traditions that persist to this day. Their connection to this land, to Tāmaki Makaurau, runs deep. It is a bond forged through centuries of living in harmony with nature, of understanding and respecting the land. It's a connection that wasn't easily broken, even in the face of colonization and change. The Maori have held on to their heritage, their traditions and their identity with unwavering strength, a connection that continues to shape the identity of Auckland today. The city's modern landscape is a testament to this enduring legacy, where Maori culture and influence are celebrated and preserved, ensuring that the ancient heartbeat of Tāmaki Makaurau continues to resonate through the ages. The year is 1840, a year that would mark the beginning of a new era for New Zealand. The British Empire, ever hungry for new territory, has set its sights on these distant islands. Their ships, laden with settlers and supplies, approach the rugged coastline with a sense of purpose and ambition. The Treaty of Waitangi, a document fraught with controversy and misunderstanding, is signed. This treaty, intended to establish a framework for coexistence, would become one of the most significant and contentious documents in New Zealand's history. It was a pivotal moment in New Zealand's history, a moment that would forever alter the course of Auckland's destiny. The signing of the treaty marked the beginning of a new chapter, one that would see Auckland rise from a small settlement to a bustling hub of activity. The British saw the potential of this harbour city, its strategic location and its natural beauty. They envisioned a thriving port that would serve as a gateway to the Pacific, a place where trade and commerce could flourish. They saw a blank canvas upon which to build their vision of a new world, a new colony. The early settlers, armed with determination and a pioneering spirit, began the arduous task of transforming the landscape. And so, Auckland was chosen as the first capital of New Zealand. This decision was not made lightly. It was a strategic move that underscored the importance of Auckland in the British colonial plan. The city swelled with European settlers, each one carrying their own dreams and ambitions. They came from all walks of life, seeking new opportunities and a fresh start in this burgeoning colony. Buildings rose, streets were paved, and the landscape began to transform. The once quiet shores of Auckland were now alive with the sounds of construction and the hustle and bustle of a growing city. The city's Maori name, Tāmaki Makaurau, was sidelined, replaced by the more anglicised Auckland. This change symbolised the broader cultural shifts that were taking place as European customs and traditions began to dominate. It was a time of great change, a time of both progress and loss. The rapid development brought new opportunities, but it also led to the displacement of Maori communities and the erosion of their cultural heritage. The Treaty of Waitangi, though intended to establish a partnership between Maori and the Crown, was marked by ambiguity and cultural misunderstandings. The differing interpretations of the treaty's terms would lead to decades of conflict and negotiation. Land confiscation and the erosion of Maori sovereignty became points of contention, casting a long shadow over the relationship between the indigenous population and the newly established government. Protests and resistance from Maori communities highlighted the deep-seated issues that the treaty had failed to resolve. Auckland, as the seat of power, became the focal point of this complex and often turbulent relationship. The city's government buildings and institutions were the sites of many key decisions and events that would shape the future of New Zealand. Today, Auckland stands as a testament to its complex history. The city has grown and evolved, blending its colonial past with its vibrant present. The legacy of the Treaty of Waitangi continues to influence the city's identity, reminding us of the enduring impact of those early decisions and the ongoing journey towards reconciliation and understanding. The 19th century roared into Auckland like a restless wave, bringing with it the Industrial Revolution's relentless march. Factories sprang up along the waterfront, their chimneys puffing out plumes of coal smoke that stained the sky. Ships laden with goods and immigrants poured into the bustling harbour, their arrivals signalling a new era of prosperity and expansion. Gold was discovered in the nearby Coromandel region, drawing fortune seekers from all corners of the globe. Auckland became a gateway to these riches, its streets thronged with prospectors, merchants and adventurers, all eager to stake their claim in this new world. The city pulsated with a frenetic energy, a sense of limitless possibility that was both exhilarating and overwhelming. But with progress came challenges. The influx of new arrivals put a strain on the city's infrastructure. Housing was scarce, sanitation was poor, and the social fabric began to fray at the edges. The gap between rich and poor widened, creating divisions within the burgeoning metropolis. Auckland, once a quiet Maori settlement, was now a bustling colonial city grappling with the growing pains of its own success.